Who've been there before. Find out how they handle travel, practice, all those things, and then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team the best chance to win.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And just a yard to go here on second down. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He'll air this one out for Boyd. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Burrow. This is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle. And he's able to get it back.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Sam Hubbard. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. It's caught. Beckham. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Throw right side, going to be caught by Higbee. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. So the Rams call on Johnny Hecker here to punt it away on 4th down. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off at his own 10. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
An extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. He's going to float this one deep right side. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at about the 31. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Well, we heard all 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough to have a chance to turn it around. Or is he a guy that maybe you've seen enough and it's time to go to the backup? But right now what you're rooting for is your defense to help keep you in the game, to give him an opportunity to get back on track.
2nd and 7. Stafford. That's out to the flat for Akers. And then the inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Stafford. It's caught by OBJ. That catch good for only a couple. 2nd and 8. A shotgun snap for Stafford. He'll dump this off to Akers. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it 3rd down. Stafford. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he stopped immediately there. It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down. 2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl. Out of the gun, Stafford. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. That'll give him 8 that time. And that's going to bring out the 3rd down. Here's Stafford. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Rams. Cam Akers from 6 yards away. And the Rams have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Here again comes Joe Burrow and the offense for the Bengals. And unfortunately for him, this montage, not highlights, lowlights in this one, partner.
Way too many mistakes, too many errors. Sometimes it's on the guy throwing the ball. Sometimes it's on the teammates, but it all comes back to him. It goes on his ledger. So when you're playing this type of a game, you start to look for other ways to get out of it. Do you throw it just shorter passes, some check downs, maybe use your legs a little bit more, don't throw the ball downfield, all those things you're looking for, and then you got to watch the tape and figure it all out so the next time it doesn't happen again.
So far the tape, 4 interceptions. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. He's going to loft one, deep left side here, and it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween, and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And this will be incomplete. Well, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down.
That's be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on fourth down. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Now a first down throw, Stafford. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4, second down. Back to throw, Stafford. Throw left side, complete to Kupp. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Now it's Stafford. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Throwing on second and long. Stafford. This one to the left to Higbee. As they get closer for third down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on third. Now Stafford. Touchdown! That's caught. Odell Beckham as the first half is winding down. And the Rams continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 21-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Taken in at the 3. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. First down, here's Burrow. This one hauled in by Sample. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. So these two teams will head to the locker room as we hit half. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you...
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard. That will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise. And it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Stafford now to throw. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be fourth down. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. And now they're in the hurry-up.
It's now 2nd and 6 at their 48-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Burrow. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Joe Mixon, 52 yards. And the Bengals have got it back to a one-score game. If there was one knock on Joe Burrow coming out of LSU, it was arm strength, but kind of put those doubts to rest right there.
And I'm telling you, nothing will let up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
McPherson on for the point after. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. And the Rams now coming out on the field. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, L.A. Odell Beckham. His second will extend their third-quarter lead here in the Super Bowl. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. Taken at about the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10 here in the third quarter of Super Bowl 56. Here's Burrow. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave this deep. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even fourth and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again here with Akers. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now that's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd down and goal. Stafford. He's got Higbee complete right side. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Ran the perfect defense in this situation. Would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They'll run for it with Akers. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Cam Akers, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Rams are moving closer to their 2nd Super Bowl title in franchise history. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the 4th. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago is starting to seem like a distant memory. And this one just has not gone as they had hoped. That catch good for only a couple. Eight yards to go on 2nd down. Burrow looking to pass. Able to find Higgins. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 3rd and 1, Burrow. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And Burrow going to throw again. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this one is incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
The scoreboard tells the story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. So he got 9 yards that time, but he needed 10, and it brings up 4th and 1.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front seven can get him down.
Now Burrow on first down. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. T. Higgins, 37 yards. And the Bengals have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. Well, Charles, you said it after the fourth down stop. That's almost guaranteed points the other way, and that comes to fruition with a touchdown.
Well, the unnecessary risk did come back to haunt him, didn't it? End up getting those points that I predicted that they were going to give up because it's guaranteed points if you don't make that play.
McPherson now for the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it ends with a Bengals score. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. L.A. set to take over again on offense. And they have been the better of the two sides to this point with a 2-score lead, fourth quarter of this Super Bowl. And the Lombardi Trophy within reach as they start this drive 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Your reset, and the scoreboard on their side. They're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. 2nd down, they'll go with Akers again.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I can be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 45 yards on the ground for him so far. Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
The Rams have won the Super Bowl, and they will get the Lombardi Trophy. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.